Welcome back, dear viewers of Mr. Magazine, the channel where hidden emotions, invisible strings of fate, and the secret chapters of celebrity lives come alive with every new story. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure to subscribe, tap the join button to support us even further, and drop a like to help our family grow. Today, we're entering a realm of whispers, shadows, and untold feelings. A story that feels less like news and more like a confidential diary the universe accidentally left open. So buckle up, because this isn't just another celebrity update, this is the unraveling of a long-buried emotional journey. There are certain names in the Turkish entertainment landscape that refuse to fade, even when months pass in silence. Gökberk Demirci and Özge Yağız, a duo once surrounded by devotion, conflict, intensity, and endless public fascination, have stepped once again into the center of public intrigue. Except this time, they didn't arrive with dramatic announcements, fiery statements, or social media storms. No, this time it was a single sentence, uttered quietly, solemnly, and with the weight of a man who had reached the end of a very long internal road. This time, everything will be as she wishes. Those words were not shouted, embellished, nor wrapped in theatrics. They came out almost like a confession. One that instantly reshaped the narrative around him. What did he mean? Why now? And what was hiding underneath this sudden openness? As viewers of Mr. Magazine, you know we dig deeper than the headlines. So let's break down the atmosphere, the energy, the history, and the silent truth vibrating behind this moment. From the earliest days on the set of The Promise, their connection radiated a rare authenticity. Audiences didn't just watch their characters. They studied them, felt them, believed them. It was the kind of on-screen magic directors pray for, the kind of chemistry fans write stories about. But reality played by different rules. What blossomed professionally soon tangled with personal emotions, and what appeared soft and effortless on camera took on a far more complicated shape behind the scenes. Rumors brewed. Interpretations multiplied. Every gesture, every breath between them became a topic of nationwide speculation. As time went on, they separated not only professionally but emotionally as well. Özge, always protective of her inner world, chose stillness. She let silence speak where explanations would only deepen the wounds. Gökberk, however, was caught somewhere between longing and regret, unable to hide the shadows of a love that had slipped through his fingers. Yet even he never spoke with such clarity, until recently. According to confidential whispers shared with Mr. Magazine, the shift began weeks before the public even suspected anything. Away from cameras, away from reporters lurking in parking lots, away from the curious eyes of fans, a quiet meeting took place. No managers, no PR teams, no staged coffee breaks. Just two people who once loved intensely sitting face to face after months of distance. One friend who witnessed the atmosphere described it as a conversation carried more by silence than words. Imagine that! Two hearts that once collided now meeting again in stillness. During that meeting, there was no shouting, no accusations, no demands. Instead, there was recognition, like two travelers who had crossed deserts separately and somehow arrived at the same oasis without planning it. He simply asked to see her. Nothing more. No conditions, a mutual acquaintance whispered. And she accepted. Something about that acceptance alone ignited a new wave of hope among their fans, many of whom still replay old scenes of their series as if revisiting memories of a lost fairy tale. Then came the interview. A seemingly ordinary conversation on a local channel, until the host casually asked about Özge. In the past, Gökberk would deflect, articulate carefully, or hide behind his firmness. But this time, his heart overpowered his pride. "Sometimes we hurt the people we value most," he said in a calm voice that carried the fatigue of old heartbreak. "If life grants another opportunity, this time, everything will be as she wants." That statement exploded across social media like a spark dropped into dry grass. Within hours, fans resurfaced old clips, emotional edits, and nostalgic memories. Some cried. Some celebrated. Some questioned. And others simply whispered, "He finally understands." For years, Gökberk's public persona revolved around intensity, strong roles, sharp features, a disciplined aura that suggested unshakable control. But those close to him have noticed a deep internal change. One colleague revealed, he speaks about her differently now. Not like someone trying to prove a point, but like someone who has finally decided to listen. Another friend went further, confessing that Gökberk privately admitted he had spent too much time trying to shape the relationship rather than nurture it. That he had confused passion with pressure, certainty with stubbornness. He reportedly told a trusted friend, "Love is not something you demand. It's something you offer. If she needs her space, I will step back. If she wants peace, I won't chase chaos. If one day she turns back toward me, she will find me without expectations." These revelations have transformed him in the eyes of the public. Once seen as too proud, he is now viewed as someone who has undergone emotional evolution, a man stripped of ego, leaving only sincerity behind. Men across social media even praised the humility. It's not weakness to change for someone. It's courage. But what about Özge? Her silence continues, but it no longer feels like distance. In her latest appearance, she seemed calmer, brighter. Like someone who has finally placed her heart on solid ground. When asked whether she'd heard his words, she offered only a gentle smile and said, "Sometimes actions speak louder than expressions." Fans interpreted that single sentence as a door being left slightly open. Not a yes. Not a no. Something far more mysterious, possibility. Close circles have whispered that Özge has noticed the transformation in him. That the ice has not melted entirely, but cracks of warmth are beginning to show. They talk differently now. They understand each other without the tension that once pushed them apart. They no longer talk to win, a friend said. They talk to understand. And isn't that the beginning of every second chance? Inside the industry, this mysterious rebirth of their connection hasn't gone unnoticed. Producers are already imagining projects that might reunite them, betting that the audience would devour the chance to see that electricity reignite on screen. One producer said, "When they act together, it's like watching fire and calm intertwine. No screen can hide that." Actors, screenwriters, and directors have also shared reactions. Many praised Gökberk's honesty, noting how rare it is for public figures to admit mistakes with such clarity. One actress close to Özge even wrote, "If he keeps walking with humility, love will reward them both." Dear Mr. Magazine family, what do you think? Do you believe in second chances? Do you think destiny is pulling them back toward each other? Would you like to see them together again on screen, or perhaps, in real life? Tell us in the comments, because your voice shapes our future stories. As we close this deeply mysterious chapter, let us remember one thing. Sometimes the greatest confessions are not shouted by those who are bold, but whispered by those who have learned. Sometimes the strongest love isn't loud. It's quiet, patient, and willing to wait at the doorway of fate. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the join button to support Mr. Magazine, like the video, and share your thoughts below. Our community grows stronger with every comment, every suggestion, and every heartfelt message. This has been Mr. Magazine, your window into the secrets that celebrities keep hidden between the lines. Until the next story, stay curious, stay tuned, and above all, stay mysterious.